Hi guys. Yes, I am back. Thank you so much, Aniket, and just give me a second. I need to log into my mobile as well. Right? Right, guys? I'm back. Okay. Yes, I'm in. Namaste, Kritji. Namaste, Aniketji. Namaste, Kritji. Thank you so much, guys. You're on time, and so this is what we are going to be seeing today, guys. This is what we are going to be seeing today. So this, can any of you guess as to what is the topic today? So we are, the first part we saw some games from starting from 1475, 1470 to 1700s. So who is this that we are going to be seeing right now, guys? Hi Aryan, how are you doing? Thank you so much. I hope there is no lag. Yes, Aryan, I know this is Aryan Sriram. I can see him. So, guys, anyone, I would like to give a clue that he is one of the greatest generals of the world. Okay. So, any guesses? Any guesses? Yes, Aryan, but you know that this is Napoleon Bonaparte because I told you, right? Okay. So guys, we are going to be seeing about Napoleon Bonaparte and Napoleon Bonaparte's love for chess, guys. He was a great fanatic of chess. He loved chess. He loved chess to such an extent that whenever he used to have free time, he used to play chess. And who is Napoleon Bonaparte, guys? He was a French general who went on to become the greatest general of France. He was in the period of 1750 to 1800 and so, and he had this dream of capturing the whole world, and he was, he did a lot of things, some of them not very great, but then I'm not going to go into the history right now. We are going to stick to chess, and his fascination for chess is exactly what my agenda is for today. So as I was telling you, Napoleon Bonaparte was a great general. So whenever he used to find people, he used to call them and play chess with them. And there are 4 games that are recorded of his, guys. There are 4 games recorded of his in the chess base. And I took out all these 4 games because I thought it will be a good, interesting read. When we are talking about, yes, Krit Shankala is back. Hi Devanshu, how are you doing? After so long. Oh, so happy, guys. We have Aniket, we have Krit, and we have Devanshu. And Aryan is joined us too. Thank you so much, Krit. I think probably if you can help me out, I'll be more than happy. Anyway, right now, let's go for this game. Actually, this is a game that happened between Napoleon and there was this madam called Madame de Remusat, and Madame de Remusat was Lady Josephine's maid, or the first lady of Napoleon is called Lady Josephine, and she was her not a maid exactly, but she was kind of her attendant. Hello, Mr. Kirtilal. Thank you so much. And the editor is your student. Yes, Krit, that's absolutely true. Thank you so much, guys, for all your things. Let me complete what I'm trying to say. So, as I was telling you, the most important thing is when Madame de Remusat, she was a very well-refined lady with very fine manners and a very good chess exponent as well. Also at that point of time. So that was the reason Napoleon used to play a couple of games with her. And the first game we are going to be seeing is a game that happened between Madame de Remusat and Napoleon, guys. Okay? Yes. So here white is Madame de Remusat and black is Napoleon Bonaparte. Yes, thank you, Aryan. Thank you so much. So e4, nf6. What opening is this, guys? Can anyone guess? Yes, Aryan. So, guys, is anyone up to it to say what opening is this? What about Krit? What about Aniket? I'm not getting any answer. Okay, I'm gonna say it now. It's called as the Alekhine defense. But it's so funny, guys, because here e4 and f6, e5, nd5, d4, d6 is a variation of its own. Unfortunately, but Alekhine came, not unfortunately, Alekhine is a 1900 player and one of the greatest world champion and probably one of the greatest. Yes, it's an Alekhine defense, Aryan, you're absolutely right. So here, of course, this was the time of 1800s, guys. So 1802. So e5 was definitely not played. Instead, Madame de Remusat just went for a very calm and quiet d3 variation. Yes, d3. Absolutely, guys. So knight c6 was played by our Napoleon Bonaparte. I like what grand names these French people had, yeah. Hannah? They had some fantastic names, guys. Yes, it's the Alekhine's defense. It is the Alekhine's defense. So f4. So here, what happens, guys? Napoleon, what does he do? He goes on for e5. Yes, Aryan, you did tell first. So e5 was played, guys. E5 was played here. Can you see Napoleon in 1802 goes for opening up the center? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. So e5, f1 to e5, knight into e5. Lot of lag. Is there a lag, guys? Is there a lag? Is there a lag, guys? Okay, so knight into e5 was played. Yes, Devanshu, only 4 of you are watching and I'm more than happy to show to 4 of you guys. So, absolutely not a problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, yes. Is it better now, guys? Okay, so knight into e5 was played. So knight c3, knight fg4, and you can see black is going for the initiative here. I'm not going to go about the veracity or the accuracy of these moves, guys. It's just an 1802 game and see what beautiful chess they are playing even then. d4. I hope it's okay, guys, now. Okay, so now, okay, we'll continue with this position. Yes, so here d4, as we all know, it is not appropriate to move your pawns or pieces for the second time, but both of them did that, and the person to do that last is the person considered to be doing it bad. So of course, so here d4 was played by Madame de Remusat. Okay, guys, is it any better now? Because I've just reconnected it. Is it better now? Okay, so here knight f3 check. I just wanted to show two games in a very, very similar manner, guys. So that's the reason I chose this topic. So king e2 was played, knight into d4 check, king d3, yes, king d3. Is it still lagging, guys? Now what can be played? Yes, 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 yes. Knight e5. Yes, king into d4 has to be played. Now what? Bishop c5. Check. I mean, this is amazing, guys. Here, king into c5, queen b6 check, king d5, and what now, guys? What now? What should be played? Yes, 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 absolutely right. I mean, this is one game where I thought that, okay, here Napoleon has checkmated his opponent, Madame de Remusat, in the center of the board, guys. On king d5, the king gets checkmated, right? And this was in the year 1802. But it doesn't end here, guys. It really doesn't end here. There was another game that was played in the year 1804. In the year 1804, it was another game was played. And you know what's the funniest part, guys? Here in this game as well, it so happened that here Napoleon was white and Madame de Remusat was playing black. And there's a very, very funny incident that is connected with this game, guys. They say that Napoleon had gone for some kind of a vacation to Malmaison Castle, and in 1804 he had become the supreme general of France, something like a king of France, and he went on a vacation. So there, as he entered the hall, everyone was absolutely silent because the king was entering, and he was considered to be a very, very unyielding, fierce, very powerful general at that point of time. So everyone was really tensed, and he said, why don't we play a game of chess? And he looked at Madame de Remusat because he had played a game, probably a couple of games before, and he said, why not we play another game? And Madame de Remusat had no other option but to come and play the game. It seems she sat so silently, so quietly, and she didn't even dare to lift her eyes. And look at Napoleon, guys, and look at Napoleon. That's how scared she was. But nevertheless, she played the game. And let's see what happened in the game, guys. So here NC3 was played, E5, Knight F3. And if you see in the previous game, what happened was something very similar had happened, but it was on with reverse colors. White had played E4, NF6, NC3, E5, D3, NC6, and it's very similar. Something similar is happening, but with the colors reversed, guys. So here E4, F5 was played, H3, F into E4, Knight into E4. Again, please let us not go into whether this is a good move or a bad move. I wanted to show something really interesting in this game. So NC6 was played, and mind you guys, these are the games of Napoleon Bonaparte, the greatest general, Napoleon Bonaparte. So I mean, like, I was really excited when I chose these games, and when I actually went through these games, it was really funny to see Napoleon Bonaparte play these kind of games of chess. Again, if you see, he does the same thing of playing knight of g5. In the previous game, it was knight of g4. I mean, like, It is very similar, guys. Very similar move structures. So d5 was played, queen h5, g6, queen f3. There is not a bit of difference from the previous game to this game. I thought this was just the difference of the colors. There, white, it was Napoleon was playing black. Here, Napoleon is playing white. That's the only difference. Knight h6, knight f6, king d7, knight d5, king d6, knight e4, king d5, bishop c4, king into c4, queen d3, king d4, and queen d3. And the game again is a checkmate, and it is very similar to what happened in the other game, guys. I'm going to show the other position as well. Here, this is the position, and here, this is the position. There the king got mated on d5, here the king got mated on d4. And it is the same set of opponents, only with the colors reversed. This class will end in another 5 minutes, guys. Just I wanted to show Devanshu this beautiful games of Napoleon Bonaparte. I have another game here of Napoleon the Bonaparte. Is it so boring, Devanshu? They're asking when will the class end? I'm so sorry if it is boring, because I really wanted to show these games of Napoleon Bonaparte, guys, because somehow it was very nostalgic. Yes. So this is a game that happened. Next, I'll be showing the game that happened between Napoleon and a player called Automaton. It seems he's considered a Turk, and they say that this game was played in Vienna in 1809 in between a war when Napoleon had some time. He wanted to play against a Turkish master, a Turkish general. So, and he played this game. So here Napoleon is white. He goes for this typical setup of playing e4, e5, queen f3 with the idea of bishop c4 and queen f7. Okay. Sure, Devanshu, absolutely. So queen f3 was played, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, and knight e2, bishop c5. You can see that, okay, he has played queen f3, but then after that, I think both of them are played pretty decently. Although Napoleon was a great general, he was considered a third-class player. He was not considered to be a great player, chess player or something. But he had a great love for this game of chess, guys. So a3, d6, castles, bishop g4 was played. Queen d3, knight h5, h3, bishop e2. Bishop e2 is being played, guys, and queen e2, knight f5. And you can see black is probably a much stronger player, and so he plays his moves correctly. He is developing all his pieces on time. He has not moved his piece again and again. I mean, like, he has not moved the same piece again and again. Although here one good thing which white did was the short castle. So queen e1, knight d4, and here both the knights are dancing, guys, against the queen. So bishop b3, knight into... Bam, guys, knight into h3. What happens if g into h3? Then I'm going to give a second. So after knight into h3, what is going to happen, guys? Yes. Absolutely right. Knight f3 check. And it's just, it's a family fork, guys. It's a family fork. Yes. So here king h2 was played because g into h3 is getting into a family fork. Yes, Napoleon was strong enough to know that. And so he plays queen h4 here. g3, knight f3 check, king g2, knight e1, rook e1, queen g4, d3, bishop f2, rook h1, queen g3. Yes. It's just over, guys. It is just over. Yes. Okay, I just wanted to show that idea of playing. I mean, like, I think these are the initial stages when they were going for the castling, guys. So it was very interesting. And to see Napoleon do such things, well, that's something special, guys. Okay, so we are going to go for the last game of the day. That is the game that happened between Napoleon and his like after Napoleon was uh, um, jail in Saint Helena. He played a lot of chess, and this game against General Burton was considered to be very famous, guys. Yes, yes. So here Napoleon is white and General Burton was black. Here d4. They are playing the Scotch defense. Okay, it might not have started in the most precise way, but then nevertheless they get back to it, and then it goes into the Scotch defense. So knight d4, of course e d4 is the most appropriate, but then still okay, knight d4, e d4, bishop c4, bishop c5. Napoleon goes for the initiative stuff. He doesn't want to go for this queen d4, although I think queen into d4 here would have been much more appropriate, but then I'm not the one who's going to be, like telling anything bad about our legends, guys. So bishop c5, c3, queen e7, castles, queen e5, and here Napoleon plays a brilliant move, guys. Napoleon plays a brilliant move. I'm going to give a few seconds. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes, that's it. F4. F4 it is, guys. F4 it is. This is a double exclamation mark move because you can see that it is giving this opportunity of going for a pin, but then Napoleon is not the one to be scared of his General Bertrand. So dc3, king h1, cb2, and here he plays a brilliant move, bishop into f7 check, guys. Here if bishop into f7, if king into f7, then yes, I take the check, and then I take bishop into b2 as well. Simple concept of a pin, guys. Simple concept of a pin, of battery, of intermezzo. All these things, bishop into f7 is all these things put together, guys. Yes, king d8 was played, so f into e5, b into a1 queen. Yes, a very long logical sequence of moves, but then here already you can see that Napoleon has something up his sleeves. He goes for bishop into g8, bishop e7. Here rook into g8 will lead to queen d5, and there's a double attack, guys. There's a double attack. So after rook e8, I just play queen into c5, and I think it is just, this move is very strong, guys. Absolutely strong, and it is probably clearly winning. Just for the sake, maybe if d6, then I can just play bishop g5. If rook e7, then yes, I just play rook f8 check, pin, e6 check. Sorry. Yes, if king into e6, I just play queen f5 check. And checkmate. It's a checkmate, guys. Yes. And here if rook into e6, then I just play rook d8. And that's a beautiful checkmate again. Yes, so here bishop into g8, so bishop e7 was played, queen b3, a5, a5. So queen b3, a5, yes, and rook f8, good move. Oh my god. So bishop g5. See the way he's playing, guys. Bishop g5, bishop e7, going for the absolute kill, guys. Bishop into e7, king into e7, queen f7 check, king d8, and voila, queen f8, and it's a beautiful mate yet again, guys. A lot of sacrifices, a lot of action, and that's Napoleon for you guys. And in fact, I don't know if this game is rigged also, because General didn't want to win against Napoleon. You never know. But okay, there is this thought that okay, probably these games were not even played, or maybe these games were just later on incorporated or something like that. Nevertheless, it's just the game of chess that we are keen on. Be it Napoleon, be it Alekhine, be it Carlsen, we are ready to see all of these guys play chess, guys. And it is such a pleasure to see Napoleon Bonaparte play chess. Yes, the game against automaton was kind of special, and the way his opponent played was really good, and amazing chess by automaton, of course. But I'm not going to take away the pride of honor. I mean, like, I'm not going to take away that whatever Napoleon is known for, and he has played some really good chess, and I'm so happy that he also loves chess. That's about it, guys, for today, and I'm sure you all must be knowing about Napoleon Bonaparte. In case you don't know, just go and check it out, guys. You will know a lot about Napoleon Bonaparte. There's just one did you know about Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte, whenever he used to eat very fast. And do you know, guys, he used to put a lot of food around his table. So that's one did you know about Napoleon Bonaparte. So with that, this is your Vijay Lakshmi signing off. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a wonderful day. Keep waiting for my next video on the great games of our great chess legends. Now that we have come into the 1800s, we are going to go into probably the strong chess masters of that period, because unofficially some of these players were considered to be the world champions at that point of time, starting from 1850 onwards. And that's what we are going to be seeing in the next class, guys. Le Bourdonnais and Staunton and many more to come, guys. Keep watching on this segment and do subscribe. Please share and subscribe. Am I right? I'm just learning, guys. Thank you so much, and it's been wonderful. And yes, Devanshu, you can ask me some question. How you can display your video? Yes, Adik. Hi, Adik. How are you? You have come at the fag end, I guess. I'm about to close my video. Devanshu, there are a lot of technicalities, so my son really helps me a lot in this. Aryan is my son's name, and he helps me a lot. But just go through some of the videos, and I'm sure you will know about it. Okay, so that's about it, guys. Love you so much, and see you all soon in my next video. Do subscribe and wait for the notifications. I'm sure you will get the notification as to when and where will be the next video, and we will be covering up on the great games of our great chess legends. ठीक है भाई, अब मैं निकलती हूँ. Thank you so much, all the lovely people out here. I wish there were more comments, you know. I know. Maybe, probably Napoleon के बारे में you are not aware, so that's probably one of the reasons. So next video, I want some more comments wherein you will be reading a bit about our classical legends, guys. How to make a video. You want me to make a video on how to make a video? Very good. I will try that also, guys. Okay, so that's it for now from me, guys, and this is your Vijay Lakshmi Subbaraman signing off. Bye. Thank you so much. Good night. Jai Hind. Have a wonderful